hiding in the bushes now. Come on now, hit that like button, share and subscribe now. I know you peeping. Quit hiding in the bushes now. Come on now, hit that like button, share and subscribe now. I know you peeping. Quit hiding in the bushes now. Come on now, hit that like button, share and subscribe now. I know you peeping. Quit hiding in the bushes now. Welcome to the home of Black Titanic. How is everyone doing? Yes, how y'all doing, huh? Yes, welcome, you guys. It's just been so hard for me. I love to come and talk to you guys when I'm stressed out. Yeah, y'all, I just been up at that hospital with bruh. Oh boy, he's not doing good. Back to back seizures, back to back seizures. They can't get them seizures under control, you guys. So that's where I've been. But you guys are my rock. Y'all, I always turn to y'all when he gets sick again. But the good thing about it, he's not in no coma. So I can look at it like that. Yeah, right, y'all? Anyway, good evening, Michael Barr. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Hope you all had a wonderful, blessed day. Yes, we're in the land of the living, ain't it? Hey, Cecina too, and Linda Gamble, while I got you up here. Beverly Childs. Hi, Beverly Childs. Praying for you and your brother. Thank you. Thank you, y'all are my rock. And I don't have that extra. I don't know if y'all seen this, but somebody sent me a clip of Wanda over there dogging me out, calling me bees, telling me what she'll do to me. You know, I don't have the room for her. So if y'all over there, y'all see her doing all these things, don't send me no clips. I don't have extra room for her in my brains right now. But I haven't did anything to her, so I don't know why she's over there talking about me, calling me bees, and I don't know why. I've not done anything to her. But anyway, spiritual weakness, just wicked, man. Wicked people in this world. Anyway, Joyce Miller, thank you guys for the prayer. God has the last say so. Thank you guys. Yeah, that's why I need y'all. Y'all give me all this encouraging words. Hi, Black Titanic, our lead detective. I'm praying for you and your brother. Thank you so much. Yes. Hi, Miss Black Tanner and everyone. This is Diane Janet Jackson. You guys, I'm going to try to get to everybody, but I'm going to get started. I'm a little bit tired, but I just wanted to come here and be with you guys so I can get my mind off my brother, you guys. Sweet. I can't hardly see that sweet nectar. Yeah. Hi, sweet nectar. I think I got y'all. Thank y'all. I'm almost to 9,000 subscribers, y'all. Thank y'all. One is a poor excuse for mother and grandmama. Oh yes, she is. I was just gonna say that. I don't know if it's because we've been reporting. I reported on the last love and marriage Huntsville episode. Did y'all notice they didn't hardly have male in there? It was all about the Scots. And another thing, Tiffany, I didn't like the way they did Tiffany Baby shower. I had been looking forward to Tiffany baby shower, you guys. I thought, oh, Janice Jacob, thank you. Janice Jacob. Let's see what she say. Praying for you. We love you. Thank you, Janice Jackson. I mean, Jacob. But anyway, you guys, I have been looking forward to the baby shower advertised on TV. I thought I was going to see, y'all know how a baby shower is. It'd be so much fun. And I love seeing the different gifts when they open it up, what everybody got the baby. Usually everybody give you a double. I can remember all the baby gifts that I used to go to all these baby shower. Everybody, you had two of each. So I just started buying enough Pampers, 6 months supply of Pampers. That's what I used to do in different size because you know the baby gonna grow. So that's what I started doing, and that's been a hit. People be calling me, oh, I'm so glad I ain't got to worry about no Pampers. Everybody else bought other things, but I learned to do at least a 6 month supply of Pampers. That really help somebody out because them Pampers is very expensive. But we didn't get to see nothing. All they did was focus on those people sitting there eating that woman food. They came to a free, she had some nice food. I saw that plate. She didn't just have no little snacks. She had full course meals for them to eat. I know the food alone had to cost Tiffany a lot of money. And all those evil spirits sit there at that table and talked about that girl behind her back. Wow. They had they plates full eating up her food. And production, that was their fault because production did not show us no kind of celebration of this girl's baby shower. I had been looking forward for. I'm like, wow, I just want to see. And Tiffany probably gonna be disappointed because that's supposed to be a time of remembrance, a happy time, a happy occasion. You remembering your baby shower, everybody there having a good time. But no, they were there. Oh, they were so nasty. And then they were waiting on Mel to walk through the door, y'all. They were waiting on her, all them evil spirits sitting there. What they were, oh my God, they were waiting on Mel. Y'all know they was talking about Mel behind her back before she got there. And of course they was at the table, Dog and Tiffany, y'all, like I said, eating up all the food. Yeah. Yeah. And guess who shocked me? Miss Fletcher. Miss Fletcher. And I remember it went back to something Mel said. That time Miss Fletcher was sitting down talking to her, and Miss Fletcher told her that she's gonna Martell was gonna be in her life for her life for the rest of her life. And Mel said no, because I know all of us got children. That man ain't gotta be in your life for the rest of your life. He can be in your children's life, but you ain't got a damn thing to do with you. You've been divorced and moved on. And when them children get grown, that's their business. If they're gonna be with their daddy or not. But anyway, Mel did. She said something about what Martell told her, like as if she believed Martell and not Mel. I caught on to that. Miss Fletcher said, well, couldn't you just meet him halfway? When he was talking about all the babysitters, when he was talking about all how many demands did he had? I don't know how many demands he had. Yeah, but that lady sat at that table and started the conversation. I think it was her started it off about Tiffany P. All of them not Tiffany talking about charade on the charade clothes, and all of them acting like they shocked. Every last one of them ladies that got a vagina. So what the hell are you shocked for? Yeah, they just wow. We asked Carlos, when are they gonna quit Mel being the topic? They bought Mel, and this Mel ain't had a damn thing to do with her and Martell and his girlfriend. Nothing to do with it. And I don't know what none of them at that table. None of them at that table. And Tisha was gloating. Her and Her and that damn hood rat, they were gloating. They were happy. But honey, all those negative forces was in there came against Mel. All them negative forces in there, they ambushed that girl. That girl didn't even have time to sit down. She ain't had even ate yet. She ain't had fixed her plate yet. And they started talking all that negative mess to her. As she got up and she said deuces. And then she did her confession, but I ain't even, Mel said, I ain't even sat down at the table yet. I hadn't even sat down good. And they already started. But wait. They thought that they were going to break her. They thought they wanted to see her at her weakest moment. That was their mission. She was showing them that she's the boss and the leader that she is. She was prayed up, y'all, because that's what they wanted to do. They want to destroy that girl mind. All them negative forces at one time coming at that girl, trying to destroy that girl mind, y'all. But she was prayed up. Yeah, she was prayed up. God's grace was with her. And she had provided grace to those people. What I mean by she provided grace to them is because she got them on the platform, and this is how they treat her. Yeah, they ain't nothing but Satan allies. All of them. And y'all remember that, let me tell y'all something about me. My spirituality has matured. So I don't, that's why I say your higher power, God, Jesus, or whatever, because everybody of us on different kind of spirituality, right? I'm not stepping on nobody's spirituality. I am matured from a different type of spirituality. But anyway, that's why I say your higher power. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something. God was with her, or your higher power was. Mel just looked so disappointed when she sat down at that table. She trying her best to pull that show back to where she wanted it to be. Back to where it started, y'all. Satan and his allies. Well, let me get back to this and then I get into the program. Y'all remember the Last Supper. Y'all remember the Last Supper, all of them sitting at the table. And one of the disciples said, one of y'all gonna betray me at this table. Yeah, and it was Judah. Y'all remember Judah? Judah betrayed Jesus. Yeah. That's how I felt about Miss Fletcher set up there, betrayed that girl. I was so happy that Miss Fletcher was on there. I said, she got at least one ally on that show. But see, all of them craving power, y'all. This satanic, this evil. All of them craving power. After a while, they're going to be turning on each other because all of them want to throw Mel off her throne. They want to kick Mel out of her creation. She created this show. They want to kick her out off of her creation, and all of them want that spot. That hood rat thing, she going to come in and take her spot. Of course, Tisha and Monso already think they got the spot. Yeah, Tisha was gloating. That's down her alley. She acted just like her mama. She was gloating and all that nasty, negative gossip. All right, y'all. Hey, Marie Gray. Hey, Miss Alma Chat. Sending prayers to your family. Thank you, guys. Thank y'all. And now Nell is showing that she is a duplicate snake too. So sad. I can't imagine being so deceitful just to be on a TV show and 15 minutes of fame. Where are the people of Huntsville with character? He not putting them on the show. He gets them off the show. Y'all saw he took Miss Van off the show. That's not what he want. He said he interviewed all these people now. That's a college-educated town. That's where most professionals and scientists and all that there, mathematicians and teachers and nurses. I mean, it's that's what's there in that little town. Education bring these people to that town. All these colleges bring these people to that town, y'all. Carlos said he went through a lot of them, and he picked the ones that he felt like that was ratchet, that he knew was ratchet. Look, that's why they won't give Miss Van no time. Miss Van, y'all see what she represent? She represent black excellence. That's not what he want. He think the number one show is seeing all this filth and dirt and negativity. Nell gave a blogger something to talk about. Now her husband and her business coming to the front of the class. Yeah. Y'all see that body language, don't y'all? That body language that them two got, it don't seem like a no kind of love connection. None whatsoever. Look like they're just there. Or I wonder if they staying together or they just doing it for the show. He just want drama, not good at all. Okay. Who is this? Miss Linda. All right, today I'll get back with y'all. I can't miss Miss Ida. She always here. Good evening, Black Titanic. Did you hear one that sent you a line about being elderly, said that you are only 69? Well, Miss Ida, I just got to tell y'all, I don't care what one to say. I don't care what one to say. I've not told nobody my age. It's the bloggers that ran off with my age. Everybody telling me how old I am. I not told nobody how old I was. So ain't no sister Hug calling me a lie because I ain't even mention my age to nobody. Everybody else talk about my age, but I'm not. But y'all, I Miss Edith, my brother, I've been at the hospital all day, all this week with my brother. Ain't had no sleep, sleeping up there. He been having seizures after seizure after seizure. Don't y'all tell me none one to say it. It's okay. It's okay, boo. That's why I put that on there about why Miss Wanda was dragging me, because somebody else came to me about what Wanda was saying about me. From this day on, after today, y'all don't mention to me none Miss Wanda was saying, okay? Wanda don't know how old I am. I ain't told nobody how old I was. Not nobody. Everybody else saying how old I am. I ain't telling nobody. I ain't said nothing to nobody about my age. Whatever y'all say I am, y'all always say I'm 80, 70, 60, 50, 40. That's whatever y'all want to say. It's okay with me about my age. Okay, you guys. Today we're talking about the children, right? So Martell is. Oh yeah, I gotta tell y'all, leave Queen Sheba alone, please. I don't get it. I just don't. I'm just shocked at the number of people that going after Queen Sheba, and their reasoning is that she gave him a platform to bash Mel. That's what they say. And then all these same people, they always got videos after videos after videos of Martell and Ariel. They do. The same people that's complaining. And then I didn't hear nobody go after them other bloggers. Hey, T-Talk, with your girl. Hey, babe. Welcome. I'm always over there. I might not say nothing, but I be looking at you, hon. Anyway, all the content creators, welcome. That's right, Stephanie. Queen Sheba did an excellent job. Queen Sheba is the only one that have held that man responsible. She's the only one that held him accountable. She's the only one that always took up for his children. She took up for Mel too. What the hell? She got that man to debunk everything that he had them other bloggers to come out and say. He even told on himself that he's the one sending all these custody papers out. We were wondering how they were getting them. When were y'all? We were wondering how they was getting these paperwork. And it's him sending the paperwork to people that will listen. And for those of you that say that he shouldn't have a platform, he got a platform. He's been every season going on different platform, dogging Melody out. So why shouldn't he be on a platform that's gonna debunk everything he say? Why shouldn't he be on a platform where everybody got Mel's back? I didn't see y'all complain when he was on that platform where they were dragging Mel, but now you got a blogger that came in here, look out for the children, looked out for Mel, and got him to debunk all that shit that he was saying about Mel. She got him to admit. So first of all, I want to talk about the children. We're gonna do this about these children, you guys. One thing that why I thought about the children was that he was complaining about Mel and kept the children away from him for 56 days. And then he was complaining that he wasn't going and he didn't go to counseling. You're right, y'all? So I was thinking about the children. I'm saying, thank you, T-Talk with the girl. T-Talk with your girl. She said, thanks for all you do. Thank you. Anyway, he was saying that he wasn't going to go to counseling. Yet, you guys, he say he love his kids. Now, if you look at that document, like Queen Sheba said, it only pointed out one child that he needs to go to counseling with. Right? That was Tank. He refused to do it. So how are you? It's not important enough for you to repair your relationship with this son that you allegedly abused. He said that Mel was saying all that stuff. Queen Sheba said, no. It was the child that said you did it. Now, I don't know what nobody else here, but they need to go back and listen to what that woman did. That woman even took up for the child. She kept on taking up for his children. You don't want to go there. You don't want to go there. He wanted to go there because he thought that he had a pick-me, which y'all call them pick-me mammies or whatever, but he didn't have one. He had a lady with character, a lady that was gonna do the right thing. That's what he had. Yes. Yeah. Black Titanic, can you believe those online that promote Martell mess and those acted like they were shocked after Queen Sheba interview, then slammered him? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I decided to come on because I watched a blog creator last night talking about, she put on there that she had been watching What's Love Got to Do with It. Then she switched on to Queen Sheba, and there she was, having memories of Ike and Tina Turner. I'm like, what the hell? The similarities, and she shouldn't put his business out. But let me tell y'all something. Martell, to me, that's the same thing Martell said. Martell said, don't be telling Melody he mad at Melody. Don't put my business out there in the street. He don't want his business put out in the street. He want to tell it his way, and that's the bash Melody. But he couldn't do it with Queen Sheba and her audience, okay? All right. So I'm thinking about the kids. Let's go on to how we have to start with our children, y'all. We have to teach them how to be socially aware, right? And teach them to love themselves. So I talked to y'all about the black dog test, and this is what we're gonna go in. A mentally disturbed man like Martell can't bash no one. Martell's mouth is not the Bible. If he was such a better parent than Melody, the judge would have given him full custody. Yeah. And he kept talking about how he won. Queen Sheba point that out. She pointed out Well, didn't you ask for child support? He said, yeah, well, he didn't get that. Did you ask for lawyer fees? First he said no, but she said it's public record. And then he had to admit he didn't get anything that he asked for, but he kept saying, although I won, he didn't get the child support. He didn't get the full custody. He didn't get the lawyer fees, and he didn't get sugar mama profits. Other stuff and then talking about some mayor was in contempt of court. He was in contempt of court over and over and over and over and over. He was sanctioned because he didn't think it was important enough to go to counseling with the little boy that had accused him of violence, being violent with him. The accusation. This is allegedly, y'all. Hey, Miss Reese, I hear you. Patricia T, hello. Yvette Bell, Janice Jacob, and Peggy Jones. Okay, let's go. We're finna start off with the dog contest, right? I'm gonna start off with that. This is teaching our children to be consciously aware and to love themselves. It's okay, y'all. It's not racist to teach your children about loving yourself, okay? It's just okay. Teach your children. I want y'all to go home and do this experiment with your children, your grandparents. If this gonna be the results,
Black children. He asked them to choose between a black doll and a white doll. In most instances, the majority of the children preferred the white doll. I decided to reconduct this test as Dr. Clark did to see how we've progressed since then. Can you show me the doll that you like best or that you'd like to play with?
This one. I like that one.
Okay.
This one.
That one?
I like to play with this.
And can you show me the doll that is the nice doll? And why is that the nice doll?
He's white.
And can you show me the doll that looks bad? Okay. And why does that look bad?
Because it's black.
And why do you think that's a nice doll?
Because she's white.
And can you give me the doll that looks like you? "15 out of the 21 children preferred the white doll."
Okay, you guys, y'all got work to do. Go home and do this with your children, your grandkids. If this is happening to your children,
the Alabama Department of Public Health is currently offering the...
Yeah, y'all saw that. They were teaching, they said, show me the doll that's pretty. They picked a white doll. Show me the doll that's ugly. They picked the black doll. Show me the doll that's stupid. They teach the black doll. Show me the doll that's superior. They pick the white doll, you guys. And then I went, and that was back in the 40s. And then I went and saw a study that was did just last year, and nothing has changed, you guys. Nothing. You guys feel like, hold on, let me get this up. I put this up here for it's so funny. The world is not, y'all teaching these children that the world is colorblind, that we got to love everybody. I'm not telling you not to say that to your children, but teach them to love themselves first. Y'all know when my kids are growing up, no other color of nothing, dogs, pictures of nothing is not allowed in my home but that look like us. African American dogs only. Black superheroes only. On the wall, black pictures on it. This because when they go out there in that society, now you see how young those children are, y'all thinking that these children are not aware of these social issues. Yes, they are. Teach your children to love themselves and their skin color at an early age, you guys. Because if not, they'll be just like those children. They'll be just like growing up, just like Miss Wanda. Y'all see how Miss Wanda is? She don't love herself. She's dark skinned. And whether she just black, whether you black or light skinned, you still black to the other society. She don't like her skin color. But anyway, we have to teach our kids self-love. It starts at home. We have to do program them when they come to school because when they go to school, they looking at everybody else superiority up front and all they ancestors and everything, all they was slaves, right? So let's just teach our children. So I brought this out. What about Pink Cousin Skills? You know, that little boy, he wouldn't even, he knows that his daddy did not want to go to counseling with him. He knows that his dad did not want to bond with him in such a way, so they can get things right. That's just, even if he didn't want to, he should have went with his son and let his son know that he loved him. Let his son know that he thinks positive things about him, not negative things about himself. But when it's hard for kids to look in the mirror like that and you feel like your dad been singing you out, you guys. If he felt like his dad was singing him out and then still won't make amends with him, can you imagine how this child feel? What kind of self-image he got about himself? Don't talk to me about you a good dad. Don't talk to me about you a good dad because he's not a good dad. But you got to show your kids that you have time for them, yeah, especially when they little. Look, just showing up at a football game or at a cheerleader is not enough. You got to be emotionally there. Cause seem like to me, this man like to show up for the cameras, right? He like to show up to say, I'm a good dad, I'm a good dad, I'm a good dad. But he's got to lead and treat his children. He got to lead his kids with love, treat his kids with love. He got to validate his kids' insecurity and then teach them positive. I don't know how he gonna do it with this kind of personality he got. You said I'm muffled again, y'all. I hate it when I'm muffled again. Okay, let me put this up and see if this gonna be all right. Okay, this is titled Leave Queen Sheba Alone. It says, I wonder if any of the children picked up both dolls on the positive question. No, they didn't. Go back and look at it, y'all. It's called the dog contest. Go back and look at it in full. Yeah, that was a little short version. I had a longer version, but I don't know what happened. But go back and find it. It's just called the black dog test, y'all. Go look at it in full. Okay, this is called Leave Queen Sheba Alone. And remember, Eagles fly with eagles. I was going to be in Huntsville for short term. Seems like it's a long term thing. I can't get away from Huntsville, Alabama. Anyway, what I wanted to say today is leave Queen Sheba alone. Leave that woman alone. What the hell wrong with y'all people? Y'all got y'all own rationalization. The main rationalization that I done heard from other people is somebody else just put another video up, right? Saying that it's a platform for him to bash hell. Then they go on and talk about their movie. What's love got to do with it? With Queen, what's love got to do with that movie? With Ike and Tina Turner. They went on talking about something. They were talking about that movie and how that movie and Mel have a lot of similarities. But I'm going to tell you guys, have you ever thought about this? Queen Sheba is the only one that have ever held this man accountable. He's out there anyway. He's finding people. He got his minions out there that's doing his work. They're reading out. Y'all just saw that, less than a month ago? Over there on that other platform where that woman claimed she was some kind of detective or something. They were reading all the custody battle, right? But Queen, even when he talk about the custody of that custody case, Queen Sheba got him to be accountable. He wasn't trying to be accountable, but the way she did it was, number one, his accountability is he said that Mel was the one that he won everything. So what did he win? Nothing. He didn't win anything, you guys. But he had the other people around, the other content creators saying that Mel was in the wrong. Mel did not comply. When he was the one that didn't comply. What? He said that he was sanctioned. I forgot how many times he was sanctioned because he was supposed to go to counseling. He didn't go. Number one. Number two, he didn't win. He did not win the child custody case. He did not win child support. He did not win spouse support. He did not win lawyer fees. And he didn't get full custody of the children. So what did he win? Then she got him to say that. Then she got him to be accountable for that porn tape. The revenge porn tape. Yeah, she got him to say that. He's gonna be out there anyway bashing Mel. He got people that bashing her anyway. To me, you guys are equivalent to what he's saying. Shut your mouth. He don't want you to say nothing about him. This what y'all want. Y'all want to do his wishes. You just want people to shut up about Martell. You call it giving a platform, but he calls it being protecting him. That's what I think. But all of you that say that, why you want to protect him? Why? Yeah, he need to be on them platform. Now, yes, he need to be blasted. That's all I got to say. Leave Queen Sheba alone. Leave that woman alone. That woman did an excellent job, right? She did an excellent job. This is coming from Urban Bell, written by Amanda Seals. This is addressing Martell Hope. Martell, Melody Cherie and Martell Hope custody issue are playing out in court. on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm going right here. Martell husband may not be getting the results he wanted in court. All right, let me read this to y'all. Interesting enough, OWN posted a clip of an extended and exclusive scene on YouTube. It was apparently filmed during Martell's conversation with his mother, Miss Martell. He told her he went to court and I asked for mediation. Martell continued, I just asked for 6 simple things and you didn't get neither one of them. Like no men watching the children. If you fly out of town, make sure you call me before you call any other babysitter. Give me the first right, and I'm gonna do the same thing. Right here, Queen Sheba got him to admit that he do not call her at all. He was down
Sorry.
there. He was
Thank you, Tanya
allowing
Russell.
Belinda to
Super
babysit,
stepper.
and he do not give her the first right to call. Also, Melody said she tried it, and when she tried it, he always got something to do. Marlene responded, at least you had called and you be willing to watch your kids. You got a lot of daddies out here who don't care about their children. Moving on along. Martell agreed. It was that type of father. If I was that type of father.
Thanks, Tanya Russell, for the super stepper.
This thing keep jumping. I was that type of father. Then she'll be trying to chase me down. Then if I was a dad that wasn't here, you wasn't there. You had 10 years with almost a decade with this other woman. You was a part-time dad. Then she'll try to chase me down. But she just said basically no. And she said she wants full custody. Now there he go with his lies. Melody added, she ain't want full custody at first. Marlene had to tell the truth. Right, tell the truth. He didn't clarify that he initiated the fight for full custody. I know because I asked for full custody because I didn't like some of the things that she was doing. That's what prompted her to say now she wants full custody. Of course you're going to fight back. And you weren't interested in full custody. You was a no-show. You asked for custody of the children. You asked for attorney fees. You asked for child support. And you keep wanting this woman to support you. And then you got mad. You even asked for sugar mama, stuff off of sugar mama. Martell added, so we have to go to trial. The legal battle have been expensive for Martell. I try to talk her like let's come to agreement. She don't even want to do it. Oh no, why should I support you financially? No. Why do we need to go spend $40,000 to $50,000, which he want her to come to mediation to pay for those attorney fees? My attorney sent me $10,000 bill for 20-something days. I got mad at her for 20-something days. It's a green screen interview. Martell had much to say. When we went in court, I said I'd rather go to mediation so we can go ahead and resolve the issue instead of going to trial and things of that nature. To me, it's all unnecessary. Melody and her attorney objected back, but the judge granted it. Whatnot. But the judge granted it to us or whatnot. Anyway, this is what's going on, y'all. He was sanctioned so many times. The judge asked him specifically to go to counseling with with the son, the oldest son, and he refused. He does not want to go to court. He does not want to go to counseling to be with his children, to be a better dad. He wants his children to support him, aka want his sugar mama, be part of sugar mama products. Anyway, you guys, shout out to Queen Sheba because she got this man to even admit that, yeah, she got him admit that he wanted the child support. He wanted Mel to take care of him financially. She got him to admit that he would not go to counseling with his son, his older son. She got him to admit that he did do that revenge video. Yes. Oh Lord, this brother of mine, what I was gonna be in Huntsville was short term. Seemed like it's a long term thing. I can't get away from Huntsville, Alabama. Anyway, what I wanted to say today is leave Queen Sheba alone. Leave that woman alone. What the hell wrong with y'all people? Y'all got y'all own rationalization. The main rationalization that I done heard from other people is somebody else just put another video up, right? Saying that it's a platform for him to bash hell. Then they go on and talk about their movie, What's Love Got to Do with it, with Queen, what's love got to do with that movie with Ike and Tina Turner? They went on talking about Sunday, talking about that movie and how that movie and Mel have a lot of similarities. But I'm going to tell you guys, have you ever thought about this? Queen Sheba is the only one that have ever held this man accountable. He's out there anyway. He's finding people. He got his minions out there that's doing his work. They're reading up. Y'all just saw that, less than a month ago? Over there on that other platform where that woman claimed she was some kind of detective or something. They were reading all the custody battle, right? But Queen, even when he talk about the custody of that custody case, Queen Sheba got him to be accountable. He wasn't trying to be accountable, but the way she did it was, number one, his accountability is, he said that Mel was the one that he won everything. So what did he win? Nothing. He didn't win anything, you guys, but he had the other people around, the other content creators saying that Mel was in the wrong. Mel did not comply. When he was the one that didn't comply. What? He said that he was sanctioned. I forgot how many times he was sanctioned because he was supposed to go to counseling. He didn't go. Number one. Number two, he didn't win. He did not win the child custody case. He did not win child support. He did not win spouse support. He did not win lawyer fees. And he didn't get full custody of the children. So what did he win? Then she got him to say that. Then she got him to be accountable for that porn tape. The revenge porn tape. Yeah, she got him to say that. He's gonna be out there anyway bashing Mel. He got people that bashing her anyway. To me, you guys are equivalent to what he's saying. Shut your mouth. He don't want you to say nothing about him. That's what y'all want. Y'all want to do his wishes. You just want people to shut up about Martell. You call it giving a platform, but he calls it being protecting him. That's what I think. But all of you that say that, why you want to protect him? Why? Yeah, he need to be on them platform. No, yes, he need to be blasted. So you guys know about the interview. Now, this lady right here got this man to admit a lot of things that he has never admitted. He had put out to other bloggers. He's like he told Queen Latifah, "Should I send you
Queen Sheba.
with documents?" Now, we suspect that he was sending those court documents out for people to bash Mel. He wanted everybody to feel like he won in court. But oh no. Let's listen to Queen Sheba. Leave this woman alone. I don't see no different with her interviewing this man and y'all talking about him every day on y'all blog. What's the difference?
And I'm not gonna say it was hard for her because she had me going back to court about 5 different times with motions and stuff. Even though I was on it.
Okay, let's talk about the 5 different times. Those are the times that he kept her in court. Remember, she never initiated full custody. He did. And she had the right to fight back. She was fighting back because he wanted full custody. He wanted full custody. Then he wanted child support. Then he wanted legal fee paid. Yeah, she gon' fight you on that. All right, let's go.
Every time, but still, it was tough for her. It's tough for me too. Shit, I wish she would sit there about the chocolates or something like that. But that's my heart though. You follow what I'm saying? It was almost like, I'm sorry for putting you through this shit right here. You know what I'm saying?
So he said he won every time. You didn't win the custody case, right? The full custody case. You didn't win any other financial things that you were asking. You didn't win the legal thing, and you did not comply. You did not comply at all to going to counseling with your son. Now, they specifically asked this man to go to counseling with Tate. Not the other kids, but Tate, because something had happened to where he'll tell you they took the kids 56 days. Not Melody, but the courts. So you didn't win on that.
Enjoying, and let's get on the same page. Let's get back cordial and let's get co-parent like at our best.
Everything to be his business to be kept quiet and kept secret. Much like you bloggers think it's supposed to be like too. Some of y'all under the disguise that, these other people are out here interviewing him. This lady giving him a platform to bash Melody. It's no different than what you done. Y'all talk about Martell. I talk about Martell. I post videos of Martell, so do y'all. So don't miss me with that. But anyway, if you guys think that want to obey this man and keep silent about what he doing to this lady, that's up to y'all. But this lady right here, Queen Sheba, is holding him accountable. And she's having him to debunk all those things that the other bloggers come out and said when they bash Melody about the same issues that he want this lady to do, but she won't. Anyway, this goes to show you that he's the one spreading those custody papers out because he's going to say, did I send you those papers? Listen.
In a good place. I think we've done too much over the years. We've accomplished too much. And I feel that we can't keep going back and forth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like right now, I sent you some papers, right? I sent you some documents.
No, you did not send me papers. You did not. You were going to send them now?
My people stopped. I'm so sorry.
But I needed those papers to come from you. So do I have permission or your permission to talk about those documents?
No, listen. Okay, you have permission. You have permission. So my PR sent you paperwork But the thing is, it's like,
He mad, y'all.
in terms of like discussing it or trying to say, oh, she was wrong on this, wrong on that. It's like, damn. It's like, I don't even like the back and forth, like right now, or period. You know what I'm saying? Even though she was wrong about certain things or don't want certain things to be seen, I feel that us building our relationship is much more important than me trying to prove her wrong, if that makes sense.
I think that makes a lot of sense. I think that makes a lot of sense. Because
we've been doing this for years. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we ain't able to do it. It's like, I mean, I already don't like interviewing. I already don't like defending myself.
I searched high and low because I want to be factual. I want to be accurate. I did not hear her say anything about that particular, what we're talking about. If that makes sense. I was like, let me go back. Let me pull up this interview. And I didn't hear her. Actually, what I heard her say is we're not talking about that.
Yeah.
Does that make you feel a little bit better?
No, not really. Not really.
He said no. She messing his world up. She messing his world up, y'all.
She
Martell used to
man
get me. You mystery spotlight, black excellence.
Dr. Mary Van Britten Brown, the home security system. Like other inventors, necessity drove Dr. Mary Van Britten Brown to discover one of the most important technological devices we still use today. Her home was located in a high crime area, and she was concerned about her personal safety, especially when her husband was away at work. Her concerns were heightened by the fact that the police in her area were often slow to respond to calls for help. In response to these concerns, Brown and her husband, Albert Brown, who was an electronics technician, set about creating a new kind of home security system. The device that they developed consisted of a camera that was mounted on a peephole in the front door of the house. This camera was connected to a monitor inside the house, allowing the occupants to see who was at the door without opening it. The system also included a set of microphones that were placed at strategic locations around the house. These microphones were connected to a speaker in the front door, allowing the occupants to communicate with visitors without opening the door. In addition, the device had a panic button that could be pressed in case of an emergency, and it would immediately alert the police. The device was patented in 1966, and it changed the home security industry forever. The invention was groundbreaking, as it allowed homeowners to monitor their homes and communicate with visitors without putting themselves at risk. This was especially important for women living alone or families with children. The device was also a precursor to the modern-day closed-circuit television CCTV systems that are commonly used in homes and businesses today. Garrett Morgan, the three-light traffic signal. Garrett Morgan was born in Kentucky in 1877, but would move to Cleveland, Ohio at the age of 18, where he started his own sewing machine repair business and went on to establish a tailoring business that catered to wealthy customers. Despite having limited education, Morgan was a curious and innovative person who was always looking for new ways to improve his community. In 1923, Morgan witnessed a terrible accident between a horse-drawn carriage.
Hey, you guys, that's new to me. I knew about the traffic light, but I had no idea this man was into repairing a sewing machine. He had a sewing machine business, Mr. Morgan. Anyway, continue on with black excellence.
And an automobile on a busy Cleveland street. This incident inspired him to create a device that could help regulate traffic and reduce accidents. At the time, traffic signals were primitive and often ineffective, causing confusion and accidents on the roads. Morgan's solution was to create a three-light traffic signal that would provide clear and visible signals to drivers. The first light was green, indicating that it was safe to proceed. The second light was yellow, indicating that the driver should slow down and prepare to stop. The third light was red, indicating that the driver should stop. Morgan's invention was revolutionary and quickly gained popularity. In 1923, the first three-light traffic signal was installed in Cleveland, Ohio, and soon after, other cities followed suit. The three-light traffic signal became the standard for traffic control and has been used around the world ever since. Morgan's invention made roads safer and reduced the number of accidents caused by driver error, while also helping to regulate traffic flow and reduce congestion, which in turn led to increased efficiency and productivity. Despite the success of his invention, Morgan faced many challenges as a black inventor in a predominantly white society. He often struggled to gain recognition for his work and faced discrimination and prejudice. However, his innovations have gained wide acclaim in recent years, and he continues to receive the recognition he deserves. In addition to the three-light traffic signal, Morgan also invented a smoke hood that was used by firefighters and miners to protect them from smoke and gas inhalation. He also invented...
Y'all know that man was intelligent. Woo! You're talking about black excellence. Oh, wow.
A hair straightening cream and a sewing machine attachment. Alexander Miles, automatic.
All right, so you guys, this is black excellent. Let me go on and give y'all this one.
Elevator doors. Not much is known about Alexander Miles's early life or education, but it is clear that he had a knack for invention. Miles was a successful businessman who owned a barbershop and real estate. However, his true passion lay in inventing things that would make life easier for people. One day, while riding in an elevator, Miles witnessed a terrible accident. The elevator operator was distracted and failed to close the doors before the elevator began to move. As a result, a girl fell down the shaft and was almost killed. This incident deeply affected Miles, and he vowed to come up with a solution to prevent such accidents from happening again. Miles began to work on a device that would automatically close the elevator doors before the elevator started to move. He spent several years perfecting his invention, and in 1887, he was granted a patent for the first automatic elevator door system. Miles's invention was a game changer in the world of elevators. Prior to his invention, elevator doors were manually operated, which meant that elevator operators had to close the doors before the elevator could move. This process was slow, cumbersome, and often resulted in accidents. With Miles's automatic elevator door system, the doors would close automatically once the elevator arrived at the floor. This made the process much faster and safer. The doors also had a safety feature that prevented them from closing if someone was in the way. This prevented accidents and made elevators much more accessible to the general public. Thanks to Miles's invention, elevators became much more efficient and safer, which in turn made it possible for buildings to become taller and more complex. Without Miles's invention, the world of architecture and construction would look very different today. Frederick McKinley Jones.
Wow. Anytime y'all get on that elevator, y'all think about Mr. Miles. Anytime you stop at the traffic light, stop at Mr. Morgan. And don't forget the security, Sister Mrs. Brown. This is Black Titanic. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. And thank y'all for everything y'all do for me. Look, I'm going through some stuff right now. I gotta make that decision in my heart that if my brother leaves this earth, I'm gonna be all right with it. Y'all know, y'all almost a year now, y'all been trailing me with my brother's ups and downs from a coma. Then I nurse him back to the health. Now he back health. Now he back in the hospital. It's doing something to my mind, but right now I can't deal with Wanda. Sure, I know you guys thought that y'all were doing the right thing by sending me that little clip where she over there calling me bees, talking about what she gonna do to me, or making fun of me, my looks, my age, or whatever she trying to figure out my age. And let me tell y'all something. It don't matter. It doesn't matter what Wanda say or do. I just don't want to hear it. Is she over there talking about me, calling me all kinds of bees gorillas, whatever she want to call me. It's fine, y'all. It don't matter. It don't. Let me just show y'all something. Saints, there is no heartache. This coming from my book. No pain or problem that your higher power don't have a grip of. It truly makes no difference. It makes no difference. It makes no difference what people are saying. It makes no difference what they're saying, what they're doing against you. All that matters is that you stay in the presence of your higher power or your God or your Jesus, whoever you chose as your spiritual path. And while you in his presence, while you in the presence, he'll give you peace and heavenly rest. He will come into your bad experience and bless you. Yes, I am truly blessed. I'm blessed, Wanda. I am blessed. You stay on over there in your journey with your evil self. You're allowing all these evil spirits to take over your mind year after year after year. I watch you attack people, including me. I watch you attack little children. But I'm staying on the foundation. I'm staying on the foundation of peace and love. And you can only get this peace and love when you tap into that dimension, that other dimension that we know about. Some of y'all call it God, some of y'all call it the Holy Ghost experience. But whatever you choose, whatever path you choose, God is. Hey, well, I guess that's it, you guys. Let me take me.
Amen.
Yeah. So, yeah. Hey, Succeeding too. Thanks for coming. Anybody
Hi.
else want to come up? Y'all come on up. Come on up in the room.
Please.
Yes, yes. So, what you got to say? What's on your mind?
The first thing I want to say is about the last piece that you played. When you carry yourself the way that you do, you don't always have to defend yourself.
Mhm.
Well, one, the bloggers have been defending you enough, so sometimes God puts people in the path where you don't even have to say a word, and you know
Mhm.
that how the enemy is your footstool. And
Mhm.
so, two, she is what you call advertisement, and she doesn't even know it. So while you're
Mhm.
talking, then people want to see, well, who is this that she talking about? The next thing you know, they come over here and they like, oh my goodness, I love this teaching. This is amazing. This woman is powerful. And three, this is just my opinion. It's she just mad at her mirror. So, it's not her fault. We just have to charge it to her little heart. She just needs to get rid of those mirrors and she'll be all right. And that's just my opinion, not yours. And the last thing I want to say, that's the last thing I want to say about that. But I want to go to what you talked about with Queen Sheba. The level of EQ or emotional intelligence that she showed. See, she went deep. It wasn't just an interview. She was exercising that emotional intelligence. And she went from a deep perspective, and he didn't even know it. And then you saw how he tried to flirt?
Yeah, you know what? When he first came on and he saw her, I could see that
Yes.
lust in his eyes after her.
Yes.
Yeah, he had that lust in his. He liked
He
the way
thought he
she
would
was.
try that. He said, okay, let me try this. And he saw she was so unimpressed. And when she told him she was married, that he just turned that page quickly.
Yeah, I saw it. I peeped that. Yes, I did.
And you see how like Kimmy reacts to him. She still, although she's married, she still seems to be like, oh, Martell, he's just such a perfect gentleman.
Oh,
Queen Sheba was just so unimpressed. It's kind of like, we are here to do this interview. Hello, how are you? And let's get started.
Hey, Camarel, thanks for being here.
Oh, that's who I was talking about when I said they getting them enough. Oh, she got them together.
Oh, you know she gonna.
Carmarel got them together for you last week a few times.
Oh yeah.
Yes, she did. And the other thing I wanted to say is how he tried to manipulate her questions. You notice he tried to kind of even turn the way that she asked the questions or the way that the answers were interpreted.
Hmm.
But because he lacks basic comprehension skills, he's not able to manipulate, anyone that is, intelligent, of course. He tried to manipulate the statements. She tried to help him out with the kids, but he kept giving
Hold
more and more
on. Come up,
information.
Camarel. Come up. You want to come up?
Ooh, I would
Come
love
on
to
up.
hear her perspective.
Yeah, I'm gonna send a link. Come up, even if you just got a few minutes. Really, really. Okay, go on,
Yes.
Cecilia. Yeah.
Yes. So how she tried to help him not to make any, statements that he would regret about the kids, but he kept going on and giving information that some people didn't know. And he just kept going on like a never ending bad dream.
It's been easy for him because everywhere he went been, they just let him rant and they be just so smitten. All they talk about is good looks. So he get to do what he want to do and say what he want to do. But you could tell he was getting irritated when he was not able to crack Queen Sheba. He was not able to
Yes.
do it. He was getting more irritated.
Yes, he was. I think
Hmm.
someone was giving him information. I really do think that he had some type of earbuds. Someone was feeding him something.
In that ear, yes. Hey, really,
Hey,
really. Welcome.
Hey y'all. Hey.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, what's on your mind? What you got to say about this topic? Leave Queen Sheba alone.
Oh, it's a
Yes.
mess. It's on. I think it's a deflection. It's a deflection with everything that's going on. Martell has a lot going on where he's getting a lot of hate behind this interview that he did with Queen Sheba. It was a lot exposed. He really exposed himself. He told a lot of stuff, talking so fast that I don't think he really wanted to get out. But I'm kind of glad that he did because that kind of opened our eyes a little bit more to the type of narcissist that he really is. So, and
Hmm.
I think it kind of pissed Carlos off because now, as you guys know, he's telling the cast members not to interview anymore with the bloggers.
Yes.
Wow. He really,
Yes.
he doing all that to protect Martell.
Absolutely,
Yes.
Because he
absolutely.
never said that until Queen Sheba had that interview with Martell.
Yeah, he saw that interview, and
Oh,
he
yeah.
knows that Martell stuck his foot in his mouth, which further makes everybody not want to support the show because of that. Because we've been trying to get Martell off the show for a while, so it really is forcing Carlos's hand. He's thinking like, okay, what am I gonna have to do now that Martell has jumped his butt up there and did this interview, making things worse. So now they're doing damage control.
So, Carlos don't seem to care about the abuse that's going on with the black woman. It's only one black woman on that show being abused. And then if you watch that Bells Collected, that other young lady, that disappointed me.
Mm-hmm.
When I
He
tried to
did.
watch Bell Collected, and then was the first thing I saw was I forgot, what's his name? Cliff?
Cliff.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Lord, that was terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
then what got me is when Martell would kept saying how he won everything. How you won? You ain't won nothing. Came out with that woman from the beginning said 50-50 custody and no child support. And that's what he ended up with.
He didn't win. If you go back and look at the court documents, because I was actually
Right.
looking at somebody sent me some stuff. Martell did a lot of crazy stuff that really wasn't even talked about. That Queen Sheba, and that's why she kept saying, "Are you sure you want to talk about this? Are you
Right.
sure?" Because there was some stuff in those court documents that I don't think he realized was in there. He was saying, "Oh, I got to go get copies of it." I was like, "You might want to do that first before you start talking."
I don't think he's read that information. You know what I mean? I don't think he doesn't take me for one that would read that information. He would just
But he
take
was trying to call her bluff. That's what he was trying
right.
to do.
Yes.
He didn't really want to talk about that because he knew it was going to further make him look crazy. He talked about how he punched his own son. We didn't even
Right.
ask that.
He sure did, didn't he? He sure
Yes.
did. Y'all,
We didn't ask that.
whoa, he sure did.
Yes, he
We just
did.
knew that he hit him with, I think it was a back scratcher, allegedly, and drew blood. We knew about that. And then the spankings, we knew about that. And the
Right.
making the kids eat the hot sauce and the soap as punishment, we knew about
Right.
that. But we didn't know about him punching him
Like
until he mentioned it.
he was another man.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that was awful.
And then what get me is when I read that he refused to go to counseling. They specifically named one child, and that was Tank.
Mm-hmm.
He still refused. I'm like, I bet that child today, he'll never forget that.
Yeah. But it was in those documents that they were reading, when they read those documents, remember when they had the fake attorney, they read, some of those things. So they kind of knew that there was some abuse and it pointed to Tank specifically. Tank probably reminds him of him, but Tank is definitely his mother. His mother has his heart.
Well, that's just the son trying to protect his mother.
Absolutely. And that's what I mean. Or he's his mom. His mom, he is going to grow up. He is his mom's, he protector, even at his young age.
Hmm. I'm gonna tell y'all a true story. This is one of my family members. Used to get beat up by her husband all the time. When that son got grown, he was over there and he jumped on his mama. He beat the hell out of his dad.
Oh, yeah.
I was sitting
Happens.
right there. He said, "You would never hit my mama no more. You would
Yes.
never dog my mama out no more." And after that, he never did hit her no more. Never, he wouldn't even say nothing out the way to her that was remotely negative. Yeah, but them sons, they'll grow up and they'll remember
Mm-hmm.
that. They
Mm-hmm.
will remember.
Yeah, he will never forget what his dad has done to him and what his dad has done to his mom. And they will never forget, leaving their home without their things and what that felt. Because for kids, that means a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when people were just saying on, the other, oh, well, I did this and I went through this and that was okay. That's fine that you went through that. That's fine that that happened in your situation. However, we're talking about this situation. And that's not what these children are used to. We see what these children are used to, and it's not an everyday regular lifestyle.
Let me read this, y'all. Miss Grace said, "Just imagine what Melody went through in a marriage with this man. Behind closed doors, y'all. Oh, Lord.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We
I
can't even
bet."
imagine.
She talked about how she used to go in her walk-in closet and close the door and cry.
Hmm.
She didn't want her kids to see her crying.
Right. Yeah, we
And
can't
then-
even imagine.
But look at how he act on television. So
Yes.
if he's doing it in front of the cameras to where Marceau have to go up behind him and like bear hug him to whisper in his ear to talk him down off the ledge, he is crazy. Imagine if nobody's there and it's just Melody, what she
Right.
had to endure. And we still don't know. And I'm gonna say allegedly if he was physical.
Correct.
Yeah, yeah. Did you know that's why I was saying, hell no, she don't want you to walk up to the car because from the time he get out there in that parking lot, that personality can click just that quick.
Away from those cameras.
Right.
Yes, yeah. She was trying to protect herself, and I can't imagine it. Why don't you let her get to the car? No, no, not him.
Right. And then the other thing is, you don't, she knows he's a demon. You don't want that spirit. No, don't walk me nowhere near my car.
Well, what do y'all think about this? I really don't believe that man really want coleslaw on the show. I believe he just trying to say thing to hurt Melody. He don't want coleslaw on that show for real, y'all. That's my opinion. I don't think.
But you know what? He could want her on there because with her being on there, that would also be another paycheck. Because hey, that's going to benefit him as well. Think about it.
Yeah, I
With her
never
being
thought
on the
about
show,
that.
that's going to put
Yeah.
money in her pocket, which will also benefit him. Because that's all he's been wanting from the start. He was taking Mel's money, giving it to Ariana.
He sure was.
Yeah.
Oh, I was at the hospital this morning. They were talking about when she used to work up there. They talking about Black Titanic. Did you know she used to work up here?
I
Said
remember
she
she
was.
was saying all the people liked her up there.
And then I found out that the girl didn't even have a CNA license. I'm like, what? She didn't know she couldn't catch on to how to do a blood pressure or temperature or nothing, allegedly. So they had to fire her. She didn't quit, they had to fire her. She talking about some
Yeah. So,
she told that lie that she was under stress, she had to quit. No, they fired her according to what they told me up there today.
But she said that I know she said on her live once that she had to quit nursing school because it was too stressful with everything
right.
going on the show, and then she turned around and said she don't watch the shows. I was like, well,
Right.
how is it stressful if you don't
Right.
watch?
Exactly. Because she kept changing. Right. And then she said she was never going back for nursing. And so I got
And
the
then she said a
impression.
couple times that it was hard. Nursing was really
Right.
hard.
She said it's
It
really hard.
is. It
Exactly. So
really
her
is, y'all.
story has
Mhm.
changed. And we could see how she communicates. So we know that she's doesn't appear, at least to me, to seem like the type of person that would kind of catch on to things. Because I have a friend and I watched her study with her sister every weekend. And I watched them study. I felt like I was never interested in nursing, but I saw what they went through. And I can't even imagine her trying to go through anything like that.
What is this? Hold on. Happy day. He just will not leave her alone in peace. Quit giving him a pass. You get what you tolerate. Oh, I don't understand what she's trying to say, but anyway.
Now I felt like with Slow Slaw that he was just kind of saying that to just kind of, because she believes whatever he says.
Hmm.
And I was thinking that he wants to keep her a peasant and a servant girl. So she knows where all the everything is buried. So I kind of thought that he was just trying to say that to manipulate her mind. Like, oh, he said he want me on the show. He said that they don't want her on that show because she will mess everything up for all of them and turn the tables upside down like Teresa on Real Housewives of New Jersey.
Well, Carlos already said that she was never ever going to be on the show because she's too disrespectful. That
Right.
came out of his mouth when he had that meeting with the cast in Huntsville, because
Exactly.
Martell was pushing Ben to have her on the show as part of his storyline, and Carlos said no. Carlos said no.
Well, he never has her at any of those events. Even if they are family, they don't have to put her on the film on like they did Destiny.
That's true.
He just came back from that event, that Spider-Man event, but he had Belinda down there with him.
But think about what she represents. Nobody is ever going to accept her by his side because of what she represents and what she did. So he knows to keep her at bay and still use her behind the scenes for what he needs.
Correct.
He's never going to come
Exactly.
because
I
it's like
agree.
she's got that scarlet letter on her. Everybody knows that she's the person who broke up his marriage. So for him standing up there doing photo ops with her, that's a bad look for him because Martell is about image.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. Yep.
And she don't offer anything neither, so he don't. But as he acts, y'all saw that he still shaded her. He still did told Queen Sheba he was not going to marry her. He looking for a wife.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he actually said
Yeah, he
he
looking
forgot
for
the
a wife,
S.
and it's not her.
He forgot the
But
S
that's not the
actually.
first time that he said that, because when Carlos King asked him that on his show Nightcap, was he going to marry Ariana? He said, no.
Yeah,
Like,
he
why would
said
you
it.
ask me that? He was real adamant about it. Like,
Yeah,
no.
you
He was like,
remember the
no.
name the late Dr. Heavily asked him. Y'all remember that?
Oh yeah.
Dr. Heavily asked him, "Are you gonna make her your wife?" He said no. He tell everybody no. So we could say something like y'all, like say something in her favor, and you ask him that. I know that knocks her all the way down when he say he ain't gonna marry her in public, cause she have been there almost a decade, y'all.
Yeah.
She wasted
And
her good years on him. She could have
she
been moved on and been
has.
married and happy and living her life.
You gotta find somebody that wants her. But she don't want to be forgiven. You know, it was this preacher came on here one day and she wanted us to forgive Coleslaw, but Coleslaw don't want nobody to forgive her. She'll tell you that.
Oh yeah,
She's
she said she's
sorry.
done nothing. She has no remorse. So
Yeah.
yeah,
One
you
minute
can
she
be
does and
forgiving.
one minute she don't, because I remember she did do a live when she went back to where's she from? Where's she from?
Ohio.
Ohio.
Ohio. She was in Ohio with her family, and then she was going on and on about, I'm sorry, I was young when I did this, I'm sorry for what I did. But then, like you said, she will go back and do another live and then act like she never said that. But if you think about it, Ariane is the female version,
Of him.
narcissist Martell.
Right.
They,
They're
they say the
twins.
same thing.
They are alike in so
They
many.
are
I said that's why they get
twins.
along.
Mm-hmm.
She thinks like him and vice versa.
Yep.
He said to know me is to love me. She say that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
She say that very exact thing all the time to know me. Oh, I'm a nice person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a nice person.
Right.
And that's what he say. He thinks he's a nice
I'm a
person.
good guy. I'm a really nice guy.
I don't know anybody who do that when they have a conversation. I mean, that's just something that you would know about a person versus you always having to say it. If you got to keep
Right.
saying it, then you're kind of not a nice guy.
Correct. You don't have to advertise.
Yeah, no. I
What
mean,
y'all think about this last show? I was disappointed in that at the baby shower because I was looking forward to the baby shower. I wanted to see the gifts that she got. The celebration part. They did not show no
over
celebration.
edited. It was over edited.
It was.
And from what I'm hearing, there was a real fight that happened between Lewis and Martell. I think it was, somebody was telling me. I'm not
Right.
sure, but from what I'm told, there was a fight, but they edited things to make it look like they, made
Just
up
kind
the
of
thing
squashed it.
between them.
But you could tell because remember the portion that they kept playing with Marceau saying that he would have slapped her? Like
Hmm.
that was edited out.
Yeah,
Hmm.
And then it didn't match. It was kind of like you knew something was going on where it had to be loud. Yet, you know how usually they'll show from the inside that it's loud?
Hmm.
No one ever turned around, but Maurice seemed to know that it was loud. So it
Hmm.
had to be something that was going on. And then it was kind of like they're suddenly hugging, and it just didn't match. So you could tell that
Hmm.
it was very much edited.
and I tell you what didn't match neither. That part, I think it was going on when Tiffany was laying down there and looked like she was in labor, but she was crying not because she was in labor. Y'all saw that part?
Hmm.
Yes.
I was wondering what I was thinking. Maybe they had been fighting around her, and it caused her to be so upset. That's what I was thinking, and they edited it in a different way.
I don't. I kind of feel like she might have been faking. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
She might have
because I
been.
think she knew she kind of went too far with what she said to Martell, and the fact that Lewis was standing out there being ganged up on and trying to defend her with that going on, and then with that actually being a fight, from what I'm hearing, I think that kind of bothered her.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all, Miss Fletcher. Oh my God, that surprised me, Miss Fletcher. I said, I know that didn't come out Miss Fletcher mouth did it. Then I had to rewind it and rewind. Oh yeah, that is Miss Fletcher. I just thought Melody had at least one ally.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was very disappointed in her.
I
Wow.
think I think they're trying to secure their spot on. Well, she is trying to secure her spot on the show because Chris was already on the show.
Right. But
I
it's
think I
advertisement
think she
too for
wants
them.
to be on this show, so she's trying to secure her spot, and then she's doing it by way of coupling up with Melody's enemies, which then that's gonna get her blocked and ousted, just like Melody is doing everybody else. That's what
Oh
it's gonna
yeah.
turn out to be because she is friends with Martell too. So how can you be that biased if you friends with him and me? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
If
And
you out
plus
to
it's
dinner, they already
yes.
filmed the two of them out to dinner with Martell.
Exactly, because this is a couple that they said that they went to for counseling. So this is a couple that's seen them at their worst. In fact, Melody did say that they've seen them at their worst.
And then even Martell was saying, "Oh, I've sat up with Nell till 2 o'clock in the morning, talking about what was going on with me."
He sure did, didn't he?
Right.
Yeah,
So
2 o'clock in the morning they were up
they've
talking.
seen it.
And then she sat with Mel in another scene where she was crying, saying, I miss my baby.
Mm-hmm.
So how can you be that biased when you are
Right.
hearing his side, knowing he's crazy and the person that caused this, and then you sit with me and you see me crying and you know that
Correct.
I'm hurting by what this man did to me. You sit up till 2 o'clock in the morning and let him lie to you and manipulate you.
Exactly. Exactly.
It was
And
crazy.
then them being at her house. Remember the scene when the glass, Smelly through the glass?
Mm-hmm.
She saw what caused that. She knew that he kept, bringing her up, and that wasn't the first time that she had heard that happen.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Y'all, and Tisha just was like glowing. I mean, she was at that table like she was the least devil at that table, just glowing and trying to make Mel feel bad. She really was.
Mm-hmm. Tisha's a mean girl, but she's
Yes,
real sneaky with hers. I talked about it on my show. She's very sneaky with hers.
she
Tisha
is.
Tisha is a younger version of Wanda. She has a lot of Wanda's personalities and traits in her.
Yes,
Does.
and that's horrible.
Yeah.
Do y'all
And
feel
she's
like
raising her daughter to be the same way. Her oldest daughter is, I see traits of Tisha and Wanda in her oldest daughter too.
yeah, y'all
Yes.
y'all saw how she did how she mugged Mel with her eye, well, just roll her eyes at Mel, a little younger girl at the skating party. Did
Oh
y'all
yeah.
check that
Yeah,
out?
that's
Oh
Wanda and
yeah.
Tisha
Yep.
all day.
They've
You
been
could
talking.
tell they've been
Mhm.
talking about her in front of them. You could tell, how kids react is kind of like they don't know. And these are kids that their kids have been close, but you could tell they've been talking about Melody around the kid. So the kid doesn't quite know how to react.
Right. I talked about it on my channel. Same thing.
Yes, you did.
Absolutely. You can
And
tell.
then
It's in.
Tisha got the nerve to be shading Tiffany marriage. I don't like that. Tiffany pregnant, they can give you the impression that that's not Big Lou's baby. That's the same thing they started with Melody. Do
Yes.
you better go find your baby's daddy, not Tisha to tell me, well, she cheating.
But
Her
at the end
mother's
of the
daughter.
day, that's like I said before, it's a deflection. They are going through issues in their marriage because it's rumored that
Mhm.
Marceau is messing with the makeup artist. So she's not
Yeah,
going to talk about that. But every time you come for Tisha's marriage, what does she do? Oh, I heard something about your marriage. Don't let me
Right.
tell this. But she haven't really heard anything. That's just what she's saying to make you stop talking about her marriage.
Right. Because you saw how she was in the car with Kiki, implying that Tiffany was, currently cheating. But did you catch when she was talking to Marceau? She said, "Oh, don't disrespect her. She cheated the first husband." She specifically said the words first. She didn't say current. She didn't say any of that statement that she made to um, Kiki when they were in the car, when she was implying like something was going on currently.
Mm-hmm.
well, I was over there on Facebook, and some of the you got the different Facebook people that just only have like Melody fan page, and some of them over there saying that bloggers cannot participate anymore over there. So I'm like, okay, because I used to be on two of them over there, just listening, and never did I do anything but just be reading stuff. But yeah, bloggers are not allowed over there in their fan page anymore. So I'm like, well, what's going on?
Oh, wow.
What did we do?
Get the information.
Yeah, because it is a
That
lot of information there. I've been in those pages since the show started, because that's when, Melody didn't have a whole lot of people that were kind of riding for her at that time. And she was able to really interact with you, more so than, and that's when Kimmy used to come for me.
But
Mm,
everything all you gotta do go to her IG and her Twitter. That's where they be getting it from.
mm-hmm.
Right.
That's all we have to do is go there and get the information. But I just don't know about them and their financial thing. The neighbors wasn't too happy about Martell. I mean, my soul and them foundation. They said they ain't gonna get him that one damn. That's
And
what
they
they.
meant, hey, and they meant it because they didn't
They
raise
sh-
but $100.
Yeah, and then they want in the Northwest area is the same area where they used to live at and destroyed the neighborhood, and now they want them to give them money. So yeah, that Mr. Smith up there, he done got that house looking almost brand new, and my soul trying to take the house back. Still got this man back and forth to court, y'all. I was
Wow.
sitting up there when I went to court. I thought it was gonna be Zen Garden. I was shocked that it was somebody, a neighbor in. It's called Meadow Hill, and it's across the street from Alabama A&M, y'all. So that's where the house is at. But that man, but the tenant. I talked to some tenants day before yesterday. They said they've been in that house over 10 years. But according to Mr. Smith, he said it was two owners before him, before he even got in there. So I don't know how long it's been since my soul ain't paid taxes because it was two owners before he got there. He lost the tax. He hadn't paid taxes. They paid taxes. They bought. I don't know what was going on, but he said that the house so bad that they kept flipping the house, and then finally he got it, and he gutted that house out. Almost it looked like a brand new house. Now my soul got this man tied up in court.
Wow.
And the tenant said if he get that house, they moving out. But y'all, that judge was rather to give that house the judgment to Mr. Smith. And then my soul said, "Well, nah, I ain't got no lawyer though." She was trying to get him a lawyer when he first went in there. He talking about Maurice. I bust out and started laughing. She said, "Who is that?" I was a little laughing. I had to stop laughing so I could stay in court when he talking about some Maurice.
He's really about to lose that house then.
I gotta keep up with it. I don't know if they went back. They probably went back because she gave him 30 days. I hadn't even been keeping up with it. Shit, my
But what
brother.
is his defense after that amount of time?
I don't know because it got, I don't know. The tenant's been in there 11 with Mr. Smith, and Mr. Smith told me two more people own the house before he even got it. So I don't know why he got
He's
that
not
man.
getting the house back. They got bigger fish to fry with the stuff they got going on because they done been sued several times since then. Since Zen Garden, now they owe what 61,000 and some more money. They
Right.
got a lot of money that they owe people.
You
And
wouldn't think he would have time.
And why did he always talk about something? He's such a great provider. He ain't never at home because he working so much. Where's the money going to? He's not no good provider, y'all. That man ain't no good provider. And if I were teacher, I would be the one leading the finances because he sure ain't doing it right.
well, she's just as bad because I mean she's spending too. But that's the way it be when you have two people that have nothing and then you all of a sudden get something, you blow through it because you're trying to make people think that you're rich because they see you on national television. That's what it is.
Mhm,
You
trying
ran
to
right
keep
out and
up.
got that high priced Mercedes and you ain't even got no garage to park it in.
Right. Right, exactly. You parking it in the dirt.
I was looking
I
at
mean,
that little bit of place they in right now. That's supposed to be the living room, I guess. That look like a little box.
that's what I said, a 3x5 house. But I don't know, Lord. It's a mess. They doing too much. And now they staying in an apartment. They moved out of there to move into an apartment. Talking about they getting renovations on that house. And I'm like, I don't see anything that needs to be renovated.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, when I looked at those documents, they had sold all the houses that they had owned. So I don't know why they keep pretending like they own. I know they still own Bedrock, but them other houses that they claim that they own, they sold them according to those documents that I pulled up. Allegedly, allegedly, they sold them. They don't own them homes
And
no
that would
more.
make sense if they staying in an apartment because Tisha was saying they squeezed up and they very uncomfortable. So I'm thinking
Mhm.
most apartments are very spacious depending on where you go if you get a nice one. So what are y'all in like a little two-bedroom? Like what are y'all doing over there?
Yeah, it looks like they're in a
And
little.
they're very uncomfortable. That's what she said. They're very uncomfortable. It's a sacrifice. We're
Even
very
renting, but it didn't make sense for them to move because if you're trying to save money, like you said, I don't know whether it was in the last couple of days. If you're trying to say, I think you said it today. I got to catch a little bit, maybe, or maybe I might have caught some of the last, but you said like if you're trying to save money, it doesn't make sense all of that moving, and we know how much moving costs. I use movers, and moving is not cheap.
It sure ain't.
All right, you guys, we're gonna say some final words, and I'm finished 9. By 9:30, I'm getting on back up here to the hospital. I thank y'all for keeping me company, though. It was a nice little break. It's 8:08 my time, y'all. Every time it look like I'm on my way. Y'all know I don't really live in Huntsville no more. I live in Georgia. Every time I think I can go back home, something happened, but I might have to just transfer him on down there to Georgia so I can go home. All right, y'all succeeding and really, what's y'all final?
Yes. Thank you so much for inviting me on your panel. I really appreciate it. This was fun. Always when we're talking about the crazy Besma Bamas. I mean, hey, I'm always down. But thank you so much. And to the other panelists too. Thank you guys so much tonight.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. I'll see you on your channel, Camarel.
Yes,
Yeah.
we'll be Car Chronicles tomorrow, per
I'll
usual.
be over. I'll be over there.
I appreciate it. And
Yeah,
thank
you be
you.
commenting to me succeeding too. It just doesn't have my Chicago picture. But I
Oh,
be
okay.
yeah,
Okay.
we be chatting.
Okay, well, thank you.
You
And
be
thank you,
keeping
Dr.
me
Titanic,
company.
for supporting my channel as well. I appreciate it because she be over there supporting and leaving comments. I appreciate it.
But I watch you every day. Not all the time I could comment. I could be sitting up there looking at you though on my phone if I'm in the hospital. Y'all be keeping me company.
Yes, you do. Because
Go
I
ahead.
be working so I could keep a job. And
Right. Okay.
so
All right,
thank you
guys.
You
all.
guys
It's
be
a
safe. Have
pleasure.
a good night. Thank
Good
you.
You
night,
too.
everybody.
And definitely invite Caramel back when you have your friend over. I don't know if you were got a chance to listen when she invited her friend that she interviewed that used to be a side chick.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, yeah, she was on TV
Oh,
recently.
Miss P, that's her name, Miss
Yeah,
P.
she was. They got this thing called Run the Race. It's a nice program. It's on one of them odd channels, but she was on there recently. Yeah, called Run the Race.
Yes.
One of her daughter had gave her baby up when he was small. When he was a baby, he was looking for his family, and they'll show how he go into different family members' homes. So yeah, she was on there. She cried because she been looking for her grandson for the longest, man.
I'm
So
glad she found him. That's
yeah,
awesome.
he found her. Yeah. All
Yeah.
right, you
So
guys.
and definitely
Oh, let
invite
me
her
know when she
then.
comes back. I'll be happy to come back on.
I
Yes.
will, and I'll talk to her tonight when I hang up the phone about being a guest.
Yeah, she gave her perspective and she said she'll come back.
Yeah, she will.
Okay. All
Good
right. Well,
night,
Have a good
everybody.
night. Love
one.
you
Thank
all.
you.
Okay.
Okay, I'm say bye to
Bye-bye.
everybody over here. Marie Gray, Miss Parker, Wealth Builder, Mary Kelly, MJ. Hey, Pinky the housewife. I didn't know you was here. Y'all know y'all go over there support Pinky the housewife. I'm always looking at you too, Pinky. I don't have time to check because I be in the hospital, but I looks at you too. Be blessed. Say thank you, Miss Black Titana, for being our boots on the ground and keeping us informed. Peace and blessing. Beverly Childs, I saw what you said. You hate to look at Martell. It's hard. It's hard to stomach him. Yes, it is, Beverly Child. Melody MC. Hey, Melody. MJ, Peggy Jones, Angie Flows. Be blessed. Kristen Jones. My son Hickman, Sheila Williams, Janice Jacob, Peggy Jones, Darling, Cricket 22, Glenda Nabbit, Melody Beans. Oh, Miss Pendergast. I can't never get that first name right. Linda Gamma, hey babe. Gwen Brown. I think I got everybody. If I miss anybody, I didn't mean no harm. Oh, happy day. See, Tango. Hey, Tango, babe. Melody Beans. Angie. Did I call y'all? All right. Oh, Lisa girl, 100. I don't like to leave nobody's name out. Thank everybody for being here. Thank y'all. Hey, Lenore Bridges. Marie Gray, did I call you? I think that's it, you guys. Good night. If I miss calling your name, I'm sorry. Gotta go to the hospital. Good night. Thank y'all for being here. Hey, thank all my new subscribers. I'm almost up to 9,000 now. Ain't that a blessing? Thanks for the cash app, the super chat, and thank y'all for being my rock, because it really has helped just talking to y'all. Even just this break from the hospital, talking to y'all helps me. Thank y'all. Bye.